Yo guys, what's going on? Ravenatrix here, coming at you guys with our podcast version 2. Today we are joined by Luxia Matrix, so if you guys want to introduce yourselves, now's the time. Oh. Well. My name's Raven, and I suck dick for bus friends, still walk home. Right, so today's topic, you might be wondering, for the viewers anyway, because this will probably be getting over 1,000 views now that I had a female in my video, so be sure to leave a like for that. But today's topic is a bit different. Now, Keemstar recently uploaded on Twitter, well, it wasn't recent really, it was when the Tfue and FaZe drama was actually relevant. I mean, it kind of still is, considering there's a court case. Just like someone declining my card after I scammed them from a porn video. I accidentally never paid them, and it's my biggest regret to this day. But but anyway, major rips in the chat, boys. Nah, but obviously I'm drinking G Fuel right now because it's gonna get more heated. Now I know I'm not making any sense so far. Oh, you. Why are you interrupting me? Why? Why are you interrupting me? When you're up at 3 a.m. masturbating and your Fitbit automatically talks to you. Why are you running? Why is my mic not staying still? It's actually becoming like a major fear. Whoa, that ear rape was just too much there. I mean, it's already 1 minute and 50 seconds in, and if you're watching it to this point, honestly, I feel sorry for you guys. But today's topic is mainly about what Keemstar put on his channel about the whole FaZe Banks and Tfue situation. Now, before we get into this video, I've got a question for you guys that are featured in this podcast right now, considering there's only 3 of us here. Now, the question is, FaZe Banks or Tfue? Oh, it's time to kill myself. Nah, wait, well, would you say that FaZe Tfue, well, it's not even FaZe Tfue anymore, would you say Tfue's video was scripted? Your mic cut out there, Matrix. I don't know if that was just for me, but I bet you've got push to talk on, don't you? He's not even replying at this point. Why do you keep putting it back on? He's got it back on, hasn't he? Right, that's good. Right, now I can hear you. So, what are your thoughts on the whole situation? Yeah. Yeah, I watched that video. I watched them all, actually. It's basically talking about like the contracts and like the very first contracts that Tfue keeps going on about. He keeps going on about this one contract that basically started him off with FaZe, obviously. Now FaZe were basically taking 80% of his earnings from pretty much it was from sales that FaZe actually got him. So throughout his whole career, they only took 60 grand, which is basically nothing to what he earns. So I don't know where all this talk is coming from. And as FaZe Banks stated, and so did, like, obviously if you watched that FaZe video, what they were basically explaining is that they offered him 5 different contracts, whereas him earning 1 million a month, and he just gave no feedback on it all, and he's doing all this drama just to basically apparently start his own organization and to basically stand up for the community, when really deep down we all know it's just for him to earn more. Oh, definitely. Other than to terminate it. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it is, anyway. Oh, wait, is it? Am I still clear? 1v on me on Minecraft, I'll destroy you with my level 9 diamond pickaxe, bruh. Nah, but. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, because you wouldn't exactly try and sue a company. That's just like me trying to leave senior after they've like gave me like 4 different contracts. I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna sue you guys just because I want to leave and start my own organization. But the main thing like that I thought like obviously I had this talk with you a few days ago, Luxie, like a few days ago, how we were on about like how it's weird that all of a sudden Tifu gets a girlfriend who happens to be Jake Paul's girlfriend, and for that to even happen when Jake Paul all of a sudden comes into the scene where he's like friends with FaZe Banks all of a sudden. But in the end, we've all known that Jake Paul just wants to basically ruin FaZe Banks' career. And he picked the worst timing, especially, well, Tifu did, because he's had all year to actually plan this, where to leave FaZe. And all of a sudden, FaZe Banks and Jake Paul are in contact. This all happens. So, I mean, are you like seeing a bit of a connection here? Yeah, it's all good. Wait, did you hear everything I said there? Yeah. It just went pure silent. Yeah, I can hear you. Wait, did you hear everything I said there? Alright. No, no, I was just seeing if you just like saw the same connection, whereas I do. Like, obviously with the Jake Paul situation and that. And I was basically just asking, like, best friends, friends, sisters, uncles, sisters, friend. Yeah. Were they less violent? Yeah, because it's basically like, yeah, like it's basically just theories that people come up with. I mean, especially when Keemstar written it all down and everything. And obviously, I was gonna make a video on it, and I actually had all the information, and then as soon as I started making the video, I was like, is it gonna be worth it though? I mean, I probably should have done it, but then I realized it would be best like to explain it with other people in a podcast, because like the facts are there. Yeah, yeah. Wait, where did Matrix go? Yeah, I noticed that it's on mute. Yeah, probably got triggered about the fact that he's probably on Tifu's side. I mean, it's just made it awkward now. It's just a normal chat between us because we normally talk about this anyway, and now we have to act like pure professional because it's going on YouTube. Otherwise, the pattern would just get too mainstream for the viewers. Best to keep. Yeah, yeah. Probably best to not have any like 16-year-olds on this podcast again. Yeah, but they just don't like the level that we're talking about. Like we're going on to others like deeper stuff. Here, have you seen the oh, what's it called? Have you seen like the Deji and KSI beef? Deji exposed KSI. No, it's on YouTube. Deji made a 45-minute video exposing KSI throughout the years. KSI is done for. So you know how Deji was on like 9.7 million for the past year or so. He's after this video, he's now closing into 9.9 million, and KSI is losing subs like heavily. It's insane. Yeah, I don't think Deji's put anything on Twitter. I think it was like more of KSI because KSI was pure like, because obviously Deji was talking about like how he felt like suicidal and that throughout the video, and obviously KSI would have seen that, and KSI just put the shocking stuff on Twitter. He was like, "When you learn to just not give a fuck anymore, lol," and then stuff like that, and it was just like, "Wow, you really have no respect for your family." Like he got exposed like throughout the years. Yeah, and then fucking like Deji was like pure he was pure spilling his heart out by like saying like things to do with like 2012 up to the previous. Like everyone's known like obviously Deji's been the weaker one out of KSI and Deji. Like throughout all the KSI's videos with Deji, something's always happening with Deji like abuse or something. Yeah. And then as soon as he spoke about how he was feeling over the years, especially with KSI using him as basically a punching bag, like Deji was going on to like more mainstream things about how he's made him actually feel suicidal and shit. And then for obviously he was like crying out for his brother and shit, and then for KSI to react the way he did, he's no other. He's basically just done what Logan Paul and Jake Paul have done, so we can't really criticize anyone anymore, considering he just went down to their level. Like if that was true, then Deji would be way more than where he is at now. Because you wouldn't make a video announcing exactly he hasn't gained much over the years, so why would he do it all of a sudden? I mean, even people are speaking about how like KSI has been, and even Deji exposed him for the main thing. Whereas, like, obviously, you wouldn't go for someone. Well, basically, what happened was Deji exposed him mainly on the fact that Deji was speaking to someone for like a year and a half. KSI swooped in and shagged her when he knew that Deji liked her and shit. Like, why would you even do that to your brother? It's just. And then KSI was trying to like. Yeah, like yeah, yeah. Exactly, because Deji's made so many videos about this, and I think this is the final time Deji's going to publicly announce this. Because even so, at this rate, I mean, for someone to actually come out that their own brother was making them feel suicidal, and that's another level that most YouTubers wouldn't go through. And you could literally see the sadness and depression in Deji's face when he was saying all that, so you could tell he was being serious. Because you know when Deji's not being serious, he ends up screaming and shit. But yeah, but for a video like that, especially because you could tell he was sweating and everything in that video, that's when you know. Because when I was watching the video, you could literally see the sweat drips from his t-shirt. You could see like the actual sweat marks. So you know he was sitting there for a long time and not being edited or that. So you know he said that in basically just not even 2 takes really. Mm-hmm. But I think what's made it worse is KSI's literally his ego. It's his ego's as big as his forehead. Hence why he wears a bandana. Probably mode. Probably probably his girlfriend that he's been hiding. Oh, that's hilarious. Nah. I mean, I don't know. I think KSI just like took us like he's been losing loads of subs after that video, so you know it's like serious when even his fans are telling him to actually respect his brother, because usually his fans would be like, oh, it's just Deji being Deji, but after that video was released, and when they realized what KSI was about after his reaction, like, oh, I'm not even gonna make a video on it. Like, fair play, not gonna make a video. It's how you act on social media. That's just basically proved it all. Like, you don't need to talk about it, it's just your reaction to it. And the fact. Like, public. Yeah. Work hard, dream big. Use code it's JKOG on Fortnite. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, something. I want to know how you've done it because you've like. I Swan bought my YouTube. Swan bought my YouTube. I need the recognition. Yeah. 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 Here, have you seen that like Chernobyl series that's just came out? You need to watch it. Honestly. Right, so yeah. And all of a sudden you're like, "Pfft, that's that's mad. You'll be hitting that. Wait, I'm pretty sure I hit 1,000 when I was on the bus with you. Something like that, anyway. That was mad. Nah, you should definitely see that Chernobyl series because, like, obviously I'm into all that stuff and it's really good. Like, it shows you like basically what happened. It's on Sky, I believe, but you can watch it online, like 123 movies and that. I think. I'll be sure to do that. Wait, shall I just like wrap up this podcast? It's been going on for 25 minutes. That's like 22 minutes. 22 minutes. 22. I mean, wait. Yeah, definitely. Because I think I think I'm gonna live stream it next time. Because obviously I'll have my PC. And for you guys that are watching, this video will be uploaded tomorrow, which will be Tuesday. So the next day I will be live streaming my first time actually playing Fortnite PC or whatever, you know. So I'm gonna be very bad. So just bear with me for me to actually get into keyboard and mouse if I'm not using my controller. That is. But yeah, you should totally like check out Luxy in the comments. Check it in the description. Also, his Twitter link will be in the description. Everything will be in the description. Luxy, if you want to give yourself like an outro or something. No problem. Actually, I'll just let you do my outro. Well, what? Right. So I'm just gonna wrap it up here. But I will let. Wait. You know how I end my videos there? Like the one word before I like just end it. I think you'd. Wait, really? You don't know the peace? That's literally how I always end it. It's just like a peace, and then. Oh, what? I've been wanting someone to do it for ages instead of me, like, because you know, like that feeling when someone actually uses something you usually do, and it's just like, fucking yes, come on. Actually, I'm not even going to end it here. I'm going to literally say one thing as well. So, most of you who don't know, I'm currently on the grind to 2,500 subscribers. Right now, we're 25 away from 2.1k. I mean, we did hit it, but then YouTube does this thing. The algorithm is messed up where it just... Well, I gain like 50, and then they take away like 60. Yeah. So... Stay active, and I will be having merch. Most of you guys have been asking on Twitter when I will be releasing merch, and that's just whenever I get paid, basically, and I've just wasted all my money. I'm actually getting a double monitor, I'm getting LED lighting, hopefully a brand new green screen, but I will be recording a lot more, but at the minute my Xbox is broke. It's honestly just gave up. I've had it for like 4 or 5 years now, and it's finally time to say goodbye, but I will be getting a new one. But like I said, just bear with me on the PC stuff, because if I do use a keyboard and mouse, I am a complete noob at it. But I will be also live streaming CSGO and stuff like that, and hopefully some Minecraft, because, you know, Minecraft's lit. I'm not joking when I say I might be actually live streaming Minecraft, because I might, and it's a possibility that I might actually make a series on it, because I actually did enjoy Minecraft as a 15-year-old virgin. I mean, I'm sure most of us did. Just... Roblox, oh no, it was all about Club Penguin for me. Before it got taken down. Oh my god, it's been going on, this podcast has been going on for 28 minutes. I apologise, but if you have stuck in this far, then honestly, thank you guys, you're the best. Subscribe to join hashtag Team Raven. And like I said, merch will be out somewhere around September, October. And I will be announcing a few things over the next few weeks, because we've got some lit things. I've got vlogs on the way for when I actually do go to Greece, so it'll be this time next month. But I will be inactive for a week, because that's how long I'm going to be there. But I will be doing vlogs, so I'll be like doing day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. Like I did like before my YouTube got hacked, I had like 200 uploads, and they used to hit between 700 and 1,000 views per video. That's how lit it was. But anyway, guys, I want to thank you personally for helping me to get to where I am today. I want to thank Luxy for joining this podcast, and also Matrix for, you know, just abandoning this podcast without giving a warning, like, oh yeah, by the way, I need to go, bye guys. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you. But anyway, guys, it's been your boy Raven, and I was waiting for you to say an outro as well there. On Twitter. And Depressive... No, wait, is it Depressive Happy? Yep. On Instagram. Got you, fam. And also check the comments, because I'll be pinning it. I'm absolutely pinging a moot dish, fam. Right, but anyway, guys, it's been your boy Raven, it's been your boy Luxy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!